Okay, here I'm going to walk you through just some basic second derivative problems that I'm just going to make up as I go along. So the first one is y equals 4x to the third. Okay? So we know how to derive that once. So that y prime equals 12x squared, just because you multiply the exponent by the number in the front and then subtract 1 from the exponent. And so now to get the second derivative, all you have to do is derive it again. So y double prime equals 24x. And this is it. This is the second derivative. Okay, let's try another one. Let's do y equals sine x. Okay, so we know that the derivative of sine is cosine, so y prime equals cosine x, and so derive it again, and we know that the derivative of cosine x is negative sine x. So y double prime equals negative sine x, and that's the second derivative. Okay, let's do a little bit of a harder one. Let's say we have, we can do the chain rule. Let's do y equals 2x and times sine x. Okay, so y prime would be 2, because that's the derivative of the first part, times sine x, plus 2x times cosine x, because that's the derivative of the second part. And that's the second derivative. So now what we have to do is we have to do it all again. So I think what it was 2 sine x plus 2x cosine x. That was the y prime. So now y double prime is if we do that again. Let's do the derivative of 2 is 0 times sine x plus 2 cosine x plus, because now we're at the plus sign, then 2 times cosine x plus 2x, or plus negative 2x sine x. So our final y double prime would be 4 cosine x minus 2x sine x. Should be 4 cosine x minus 2x sine x. And that's it. So those are just some examples of how to do second derivatives. Main thing you need to know is just derive it once and then derive it again. And it's simple as that.